What if China, Russia, and others are coordinated with POTUS? I mean, we all know that that's happening in some reality, because if that was true, all right, China would already sent weapons to Iran. I mean, if this is not a wake-up call to understand what happened to this partnership that Russia, North Korea, China, Pakistan, that were working with Iran. It was all bullshit. And this thing was ironed out a long time ago in some way to decouple them from really the stage that they've set themselves up with as a proxy for the Bank of London and many other cabal groups. Observing consciousness, they're moving to keep the EU intact by reshaping NATO under a more European-led structure, pulling the command, funding, and decision-making closer to home so the system can function without full U.S. backing. As the old dependency model tightens, forcing Europe to consolidate, control, and carry its own weight while holding the alliance together, their new center of gravity. Yes, that's exactly it. Iran unravels this whole thing, and you're starting to see the more and more that this thing comes to a head and a pass in some way, and then there's some deals worked out, or whatever those deals that have already been worked out. That's what I agree. Trump is forcing NATO to stand on its own, and that pressure is making the alliance smaller and more exposed every day. Countries can't lean on the U.S. the same way, so they have to show what they can actually do, and that reveals who's strong and who's not. Observing consciousness, always good stuff over there, Marshall.
Yeah, and the easy way for people to really look at it is that Israel is basically the baby of the British Empire, or the Rothschild. I think it was a Rothschild. It's basically that, and Iran is the cousin of that baby, so to speak, something like that. They're related, and we all goes back that the whole Middle East over there that we've been dealing with our whole lives, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
It's all been one. That's their game board over there. Now it's all being taken apart. And most people think, oh, this is a war against, China's going to come and blow us, and they're going to get Russia. It's not about Iran or Israel, really.
Well, I mean, you could say that, but I like to fashion the idea the end is for NATO. Okay? The end is for NATO, the NATO world order, because they're the ones who control everything. You're seeing how NATO is being what? Decoupled right now. We're decoupling from NATO, from the control of NATO and what NATO relegates onto us. It's like we're going to see other things that happen that the Federal Reserve, once wash comes in, and I do believe, because there are many people that want Powell to go away, that you'll see interest rates drop immediately and the massive changes will take place. I always thought that in some way, the way I see it, NATO is the perceived control group of the New World Order, at least the EU or the bureaucrats or what stands behind that. All right, so Trump predicts the Iran war is very close to being over.